Hi. So I thought at this point I probably owed you a quick and dirty way to finish up the last few assignments on the subtopic. So here's an easy way to go through it. Um, One of the main concepts of law and society courses is social control. And it's the question that comes up in the theory lectures of how you go about making sure that everybody acts the right way, which was an early question with social control. What you could do for the assignments is you could say, I'm going to look at I'm going to look at social control from a functionalist perspective. I'm going to look at social control from a conflict perspective. Okay, but how do you do that? All right. So one way of understanding functionalist social control is to say our social control methods, our laws and their enforcement are there to set norms, normative ways of acting, ways to set expectations out of as to how people should act, and draws a line so that you know who's on the right side of action and who's on the other side of action. So let me say that a little bit differently. How do you come to learn what's right and what's wrong and what's bad and what's good? It's not necessarily from reading a set of laws. It's actually, or one way is to have these things pointed out to you so that someone, or I think I do this on the lectures, but my mom says to me, looking at a homeless person, if you don't do well in school, you're going to end up like that. In other words, people who are on one side of the law or another side of the law become markers of what's okay, what's normal, what's accepted, what's in the culture, and outsiders, as Howard Becker would have talked about it years ago, and who's outside. So if you're looking at one of these stories, or if you're looking at these statistics, and you can figure out where someone is being punished or hurt or in some way disadvantaged, and connect that to some social value that they're going against, then you have the basics of a functionalist approach to social control. So for example, if you see one group as having less money, then you look for a value that that group has or that that group embodies, and you see them having less money as a way that society treats them in order to maintain some sort of normative standard, some sort of behavioral standard, some way of acting or believing or being or something like this. And so you see their social position as a societal response to where they are in regards to a particular value. So that's one try. I'll do another try soon.